Hi, folks. This is Ted Cantu from the endofadvertising.com, and I want to address this really quickly. How in the world can you get more patients to your dental office? And that's a question I get quite often. How in the world do I get more dental customers and patients to my practice? And that is something that the phone companies really can't address, to be quite frank. And the problem could be with your website. That is one thing. We talk about that on our site quite often. You're going to need some site maps. There's 4 different styles that you need to put into your site. But before I can go into that, check out our videos because we've talked about that on other clips. You're going to want to dig around in the search engines and find our clips on that. But what I can tell you right now is your customers have changed their opinion on the way they buy services. A lot of them act like spies. They crawl through the web. They look at different websites. Some they like, some they don't. They don't really go through the yellow pages, although certain people still do. But when they go to the web, they're really looking for background information. Things like testimonials. They're looking for different types of services that you provide. And they don't necessarily want to talk to a salesperson and get talked into, being sold on something. That is that is something that is existing in our new culture because customers have more choice. They have more leverage thanks to the web. They're able to really do some background searches, and they're going to compare. They're going to shop. They're going to look for things that appeal to them on a very selfish need basis. So what I encourage you to do is to create more media. Don't rely on your 5-page website from the phone company to do all the heavy lifting for your company. Get involved with the conversation. You get involved in the conversation that is inside their heads, you're halfway home because you're going to be answering questions that is on their minds. That's very, very important. I can't stress that enough. And recently, I want to share with you a story that happened not too long ago. I had to address a group of medical professionals to come to a conference in Michigan for a special presentation. And I was very surprised to find out as I grew my list through social media, I didn't use any stamps, I didn't use any postage. I was able to find out that a lot of these people were from all across the country. They weren't necessarily from Michigan. And what that tells me is that a lot of medical professionals out there, whether it be chiropractic, dental, or professional services such as legal, you're not part of the conversation. You've not jumped into social media. You've never got accounts. You didn't get things set up properly. And that's unfortunate because there's 2 reasons why you should really do that. And I really think that a lot of you guys out there are missing the boat. Here's the reason why you should really do it. Number 1, it's free. Okay? And what's wrong with that? Number 2, it's going to place you at the very, very top of the search engines. Yahoo, Google, Bing. You're going to be on all 3 of them. That's really, really amazing. And you're going to start looking like an authority in your industry. And I can't emphasize that enough. That is so important to do that. Number 3, the reason why you're going to want to do it is that you're going to look like you're more relevant, and you're probably going to pick up more business because of it. And I've seen businesses double and triple in size that I've coached with. You can go to my website and check this out, by the way. Go to tedcantu.com, and you'll see some of the clients that I've worked with. Thanks to our help, they've actually doubled their warehouse size. And I've seen people knock walls out of their buildings to get more customers and patients in. It's amazing. So this stuff does work, but I think more importantly, you're answering the questions of the people. I always say give the people what they want. That's our motto here at the endofadvertising.com. We really believe in that. And you need to meet them halfway because they're out there, and if they're not going to buy from you, they're going to buy from your competitor down the street. I'm over here in Detroit, over here in Shaner, and you're going to see this time and time again. Tons and tons of dentist offices. Some are open, some are closed. And it's amazing. Some practices are able to stay open, they keep their doors open, and some are not. Some give up. The reason why is some have followed my advice and have taken this road of online marketing and also social media and have really, really captured their fair share of the market. And some haven't. For whatever reason, they just refuse to get involved. And that's unfortunate. So don't let tragedy strike to you, because this is really what's happening right now. The whole country's changing, and it's amazing what's happening to the media. Right now, the walls are coming down, and there's never been more opportunity, right? Only in America, as they say. I'm Ted Cantu. My number here is 248-631-9211. You got any questions at all? Hit me up on the phone. I'll answer them. I'm in Metro Detroit. We're also opening up a brand new compensation program. To be quite honest, it's huge. It's massive. Check it out. We're looking at doing commission checks for our partners every week, and we're excited about that. So look us up online, theendofadvertising.com. This has been Ted Cantu. Have a great selling day. I will see you soon.